Dzień dobry moi drodzy, witam wszystkich bardzo serdecznie. Kontynuujmy grę, aktualnie jesteśmy na wysokim trakcie. I ten wysoki trakt też będziemy, moi drodzy, sobie badać. I za chwilę, przede wszystkim pierwsza rzecz, uratowanie kupców, moi drodzy. Jep. Druga rzecz, moi drodzy, powrót do wioski, dobicie tamtejszych gobasów. Dobra, tam dalej chyba z tego co pamiętam nie było po co iść. Dobra, i jeszcze tutaj muszę przełączyć okienko na grę. Już powinno mi się pięknie przełączyć. Dobra. Jest. Jest, mam podgląd. Dobra.
No one stopped me yet. Moving ahead.
Idź tu. Teraz daj jumpa tutaj. Idziemy.
No traps, please.
Dobra, tutaj widzę tych. Dobra, no przełączmy drużynę. W ogóle
Don't draw any attention.
rozdzielmy drużynę.
Move.
Save, za chwilę sobie wydzielę jeszcze Asteriona.
That's the symbol of the absolute, marked in blood.
Dobra, teraz rozdzielmy drużynę w ogóle, rozgrupujmy.
Move unseen.
Dobra, gnomi watawka. Ukradkowy atak na dystans, jesteś w stanie wykonać na nim? Serio? Nie mają mieć utrudnień? A gdzie ty tu widzisz utrudnienie?
Don't be a fool, lad. Shut your mouth.
Dobra, wczytam. Nie do końca mi wyszedł początek bitwy. Spróbujmy osiągnąć pozycję całą drużyną, przekraść się wyżej. Spróbujmy spotkać się drużyną do nich jeszcze bliżej na tyły.
What path lies before me? That's the symbol of the absolute, marked in blood.
Dobra, teraz ty.
Trying to concentrate. Stepping softly.
I dobra, Astarion, atak ukradkowy na dystans. Dobra, ten jest... Jeden zdjęty.
Is it right?
Trzeba będzie Willa chyba podleczyć.
To an idiot god.
Hear that?
Dobra.
Leave the heroics to them that don't value their own skin.
Ci widzę się wycofują, ale przede wszystkim tego trzeba będzie zdjąć. Kojące słowo w Willa.
Make way.
The blade will not bend.
Dobra, ten jest blisko tych ludzi, których chcę uratować. Więc jego będę chciał zdjąć. I z wód. Zdjęty jeden, dobra. A Starion z ukradkowymi atakami na dystans po prostu miażdży. Zabij hienę pod szeptami. I podlecz Willa. Uła! Ale weźmy tu wydobijali.
This is my time.
Najpierw kojące słowo tutaj. A w sumie leczenie rantem może na niego iść.
Fury, I am death. Taking position. There's an illicit parasite in that corpse. You should take a look.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Dobra, strzaskany cep bojowy.
Well, it's our lucky day after all.
I don't feel lucky. The rest of the crew's half digested and you're still alive.
Let's have a look.
Dobra, save, bo będę musiał z nimi pogadać jeszcze. Dobra, siema.
By the gods, you're a sweet sight. Are any of my crew still alive out there?
Nie, to
This whole
paskudnie.
journey's been one grim sight after another. Gnolls, goblins, drow.
Risen Road's more dangerous than ever. You're the first friendly face we've seen since Eltergard.
Eltugard, dokąd?
We're bound for Baldur's Gate. Got some cargo to deliver. But we've a stop to make along the way.
Czyli gdzie dokładnie?
Keen's Rest. It's just up the road. I'd be enjoying a mug of ale right now if those beasts hadn't jumped us. Listen, you look like you know how to handle yourself. You should meet my associates. We've got our own drinking spot by the tavern. Invitation only. Tell the fellow on the door. Little Serpent, Long Shadow. He'll take good care of you.
Rugen!
It's fine. We'd be dead if they hadn't shown up. A little hospitality won't do any harm.
Odczytajmy jego myśli. 8 powinno to zrobić.
Shame we lost so many agents. But the chest is all that matters. Zaris would have our hides if we lost it.
Co jest w skrzyni?
Aye, the whole reason we're in... He gets his shiny baubles. We get a handful of Terenths.
Taranths are the currency of a merchant network called the Centaurim. Led by the mysterious Perigost of Darkhold, their dealings are far from scrupulous.
Jesteś
You
Zeytirianinem.
know who we are. Very clever. And you probably also know it's not smart to interfere with Zent business. This is the point when a clever lass like you accepts my gratitude and walks away.
Zobaczy, że mam ogromną siłę przekonywania. Dobra, premia co kolejna plus 11. Muszę wyrzucić co najmniej 2.
I like the way you think. Didn't expect to turn this horror show to my advantage, but why not? The chest's all yours. Damn thing's sealed tighter than a duke's purse strings, so there's no point in trying to open it. I know a fence in Baldur's Gate who'll take it off your hands. Nobody will be the wiser. Don't try to cut me out of the deal, though. The Black Network has eyes and blades everywhere. Crafty swine like you could make a name for yourself in the Zahentarim. Make sure to drop by our hideout.
Dobra, martwy agent karawany.
Half digested,
Wonder
and
if
you're
the gods
still
are watching
alive.
me.
That's lucky.
What's that?
Dobra, zapiszmy sobie. Pytanie, czy ty jesteś w stanie...
Hardly a challenge.
Stopień trudności, jeszcze jestem w stanie dodać wskazówki do tego. idealnie starczyło.
Still alive, so that's progress. What path lies before me? Something good here, I hope.
Dobra, pozbierajmy tutaj przydatne fanty.
Enough waiting. I crave blood. Empty. Without delay.
Okej. Dobra, mogę moce i tildów dodawać innym postaciom? Ten się zgodził. Dobra, to będziemy Astarionowi teraz dodawać.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have. What's in here?
Dobra. A ja chcę wziąć Karlach, moi drodzy, na ten. Na pojedynek z... tymi, więc muszę, moi drodzy, zrobić sobie odpoczynek długi, żeby popodmieniać drużynę.
Hell's fire. She's coming.
Oj, chyba ktoś będzie mi chciał porwać tego.
Well, you've been naughty, and you know what happens when you're naughty.
God's damn it. Anyone but her.
Na 9 piekieł, kim jesteś?
Well, you absolute stinker. You kept me a secret? Time to let the Hellcat out of the bag. Call me Mizora. I'm Will's patron, the fount of his power. My pet's been unruly, and his leash needs a yank.
Oj, chyba będę musiał
We had a
interweniować.
deal, Will. But Karlak's still breathing.
I've taken more pleasant shits than you, Mizora. And at least those can be buried after.
That's no kind of talk for a lady. By the way, Karlak, Zariel sends her regards.
You told me! Devils only! She's a tiefling, not a monster!
How precious. The little pupster's found his bark.
Clause G, Section 9. Target shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless.
Karlak meets the criteria, pet. Trust me on this.
A Ani mi się wasknąć.
Don't you worry. That ship has long sailed the Styx. But a defiant pup must still pay his price. To wit.
Will burns in the fires of Avernus. The lightning storms of Dis strike his flesh. His soul passes through each layer of the hells, gaining their essence and their torment.
O! Oj, nie ma tak jak kobieta, która robi z faceta rogacza.
That's better.
What the hells have you done?
A promise broken, a price paid. You know the terms.
Get used to the new form, pet.
There's no going back. Some magic even I can't undo.
To się nazywa kobieta, która robi z
See how
faceta
the
rogacza.
frontiers fare without their precious blade.
Karlak, keep an eye on him, would you? I'll be keeping mine on you. Oh, and Will, don't forget, our pact still stands. Ta-ta.
Okej, no to nieźle. Pogadajmy z Karlach.
I'll be honest, soldier. I'm reeling. Will hardly knows me, but he chose my life over his. Been a long time since someone stuck their neck out for me like that.
To dobry człowiek, mowy z nas
You
najlepszy.
can say that again. When he was chasing me through Avernus, I thought he was just another sad merc. How wrong I was.
Dobra. Coś jeszcze?
Why are we slowing down?
Dlaczego brałeś udział w wojnie?
Trust me, I'll tell you all about it after we take care of the goons on my tail.
Mizora powiedziała Vesperia w kryteria. O co jej
Help
chodziło?
me kill those paladins of Tyr, and I'll tell you. A bit of good gossip for your good help.
Dobra, czyli najpierw Paladyni, a na następnym z nią pogadam.
Seems like a good moment. to
Drapek!
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
Pogłaszczmy go. Dobra, drapek pogłaskany. Gale, pogadałbym z tobą.
Even in such fraught times as these, there's peace to be found in the stillness as evening draws in. I used to while away many hours just like these with my companion, though in far comfier surrounds. She preferred it when we were alone, curled up before a crackling hearth with some ancient, esoteric tome between us. Ink glinting in the firelight.
Mam nadzieję, że nie mówisz znowu o mystwę.
By a Gerorn's lost nose! No! I speak of Tara, my Tressim, assistant, my constant companion through all the ills and tribulations my hubris has thrust upon me. She'd be proud to see me keeping such fine company. The savior of those poor tieflings, no less. I've given her precious little to be proud of recently. After I was afflicted with my condition, and locked myself in my tower for an entire year. I was inconsolable, wallowing in my self-inflicted tragedy. I've given up on myself. But Tara never did. It was her encouragement, her research that led me to my treatment. Once we knew that magically infused items were the key, she went out to find them for me. She saved my life. She has a good heart. She'd recognize the same in your actions here. I'm sure she'd approve of me lending myself to your efforts.
Musi być bardzo inteligentna, skoro tego dokonała.
Smart does her a disservice. She's a fine wizard in her own right, though somewhat held back by her lack of opposable thumbs. You remind me of her somewhat. There's a steeliness in you, an unwavering tenacity, even in the face of, to be frank, quite dire odds. Wish you were here for me to make a formal introduction. But I would never ask her to undertake such a journey. She's safer at home. Besides, she was always telling me I needed to spread my wings, so to speak. Find mortal friends instead of hanging onto Mistra's coattails. So that's what I'm doing. I hope.
A jeśli się jej nie spodoba?
She'll love you. So long as you don't rub her belly. She hates it when anyone does that.
Nie tak bardzo jak ja, nie być...
Not an animal lover. Nobody's perfect, I suppose. Nonetheless, your finer qualities are remarkably plentiful.
Pozostałe to podryw,
Suffice
więc
to say,
wybrałem to.
I think rather a lot of you. And there aren't many on this plane who I'd give such high praise.
A ty jesteś dobrym czarodziejem. Pochlebiasz mnie,
One
tak...
doesn't become the most powerful archmage in Waterdeep and lover to the goddess of magic herself by having low standards. I assure you, when I tell someone they're wonderful, I mean it. And you are wonderful.
Przestań.
Understood.
Dokładnie,
more on the
musimy
subject from me.
dać mu kofa, bo posepte
Let's get this
serce.
budding romance thoroughly nipped. Though I hope our friendship need not come to such an abrupt end. Go, enjoy your evening. Nothing better for the heart than a good night's rest. And mine is gladdened to know I'll have the pleasure of your company again come morning. A devil and devil hunter standing shoulder to shoulder against
Wygląda
a
w
common
niezdrowo.
enemy. Rather poetic, I think.
Okej?
You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly.
Czy da się wyleczyć?
No. It cannot be cured. And I assure you I've left no page unturned in reaching that conclusion. I can keep this condition under control, as indeed I've done for a significant amount of time, but that was under different circumstances altogether. Home, in Waterdeep. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside.
Przez
I
chorobę?
can say no more on the matter. Not now, anyway. Just trust me when I say it's all of vital importance. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It is time. And by that I mean, it's imperative that I find and consume strands of weave at the earliest possible juncture.
Dobra, dam ci ten. Nie musisz wmówić nic więcej, przyniosę ci.
You have my thanks. And fear not. Your implicit trust is well placed and will be rewarded with any and all means at my disposal. As luck would have it, you're already primed to give me exactly what I need.
Co się stanie?
I will consume the magic inside, but it will save my life. Even if only temporarily.
Przydatne, 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 bezużyteczne. A, jeszcze jeden mufę, dobra, no to ten z tańczącymi światłami.
My condition requires a delicate touch. Just one item will suffice to keep it in check. Thank you.
Okej. Dobra, pochłoń to, bo i tak to jest useless bullshit. Trzymaj.
That hit the spot. I can feel it work. The magic, it's like a lullaby that sings to sleep the demon inside. A metaphorical demon, I haste to point out, but no less dangerous. And no less bound to wake up again to continue its ravages. Such is the nature of all monsters.
Cieszę się, wyczujesz się lepiej. Twoje słowienie brzmi nieprzyjemnie, delikatnie mówiąc.
It's not so bad once you get used to it. And, on the plus side, my tower in Waterdeep has never been so free of clutter. Sincerely, though, I understand I ask a lot from you with few answers in return. But in time, all will be told.
Nie ma o czym mówić. Cieszę się, że mogłem pomóc.
My lady, I bow to your boundless kindness.
Pogadałbym z tobą, kobieta ci rogi wyprawiła, stary.
God's damn her straight back to the hells. Just look at me. I did what was right, and Mazora made me pay for it. I'd be hunting devils and demons, she said. Traitors and hypocrites, heartless evils of all sorts, but not Zariel's victims. Not innocent tieflings.
Warlock pacts tend to be unforgiving from what you know of them. Will was lucky he didn't face a more severe punishment.
To diablica, trudno pod jej oczekiwać uczciwości.
All these years. You'd think it's a lesson I'd have well learned. It's Mazora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts. Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds, but I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast.
Jakie są warunki?
I can't utter the terms or circumstances of the pact. I can tell you most all else, but the pact, I'm forbidden, unless Mazora permits it. But I'll say this. The moment I pacted myself to Mazora, I have not regretted for a heartbeat. It was my proudest deed. It was worth the sacrifice. All I can give you on that is my solemn word.
Pogadałbym z tobą, Wolo.
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
Czy w swoich badaniach?
Not yet, I'm afraid.
Pogadajmy z Halsinem.
Oakfather's blessings to you.
Jak sobie radzisz?
Wonderfully. If I'm honest, the grove was too comfortable for my tastes. I felt removed from nature. I'll miss my books. That I can find all the wisdom they contain out here, firsthand.
Całe mnóstwo książek.
Is that so? Well, nature does abhor waste. I will keep watch, thank you. I had a feeling time in your company would prove fruitful.
Skąd tyle wiesz?
I studied one up close. Closer than most would care to be to those things. A drow attacked me and I defended myself. Afterwards, I was able to examine the tadpole that emerged. Hideous, but fascinating. Like nothing else in nature, I'm glad to say.
Jak Guy sobie poradzi bez ciebie?
Hopefully. I've chosen a successor as first druid, Francesca of the High Forest. I sent a bird to summon her.
A może Nettie, ufam twojemu osądowi.
If only everyone said that. The Grove needs to move beyond the mistakes of the past. What it needs is an unknown quantity. An outsider who can enforce the Oakfather's teachings without bias. This is why I chose Francesca. She will restore simplicity and purity to the Grove in my absence.
Wydaje się, że Guy...
Indeed.
Ta klątwa cienia nie może być aż
It's
tak...
had the whole region around Moonrise Towers in a chokehold of darkness and despair for years now. Those who remained are shadow-cursed. If you don't die at their hands, then you become one of them. We have to get to Moonrise, but the less time we spend in its blighted surrounds, the better.
O co chodzi z tą tajemną fortecą?
Precious little. But I'm quite certain it can still be found.
Aradin was convinced there was a hidden entrance in the Temple of Selûne. I'd start there.
Dlaczego chcesz zmierzać do wież wschodzącego księżyca?
Those illithid creatures threaten the natural order. It's my duty to do what I can to stop them. There's also the Shadow Curse. It's an affront and must be cleansed. I helped overthrow Ketheric Thorm and his Dark Justiciars years ago, but I failed to prevent him from unleashing darkness across the region before he was defeated. If I can join you and get close to Moonrise, perhaps I can lift this curse, just as you find a cure for your infection.
Czy wiesz jak...
Perhaps. But we'll need to get closer before I can put my theory into practice. Put it from your mind for now. Once we near the curse, then there will be more to be said.
To dlatego dołączyłeś do Aradina? Sądziłeś, że uda mu się znaleźć drogę do wież?
Precisely. Then perhaps I could have done something about both the Shadow Curse and Ceramorphosis aberrations. But in my eagerness, I put far too much faith in the abilities of Aradin and his band. We didn't even get close.
Nie będzie ci brakować pozycji pierwszego
Miss it? Oh dear no. It's a terrible burden. Takes you away from nature and forces you to deal with others' problems and personalities. Be wary of anyone who actually wants such a role, I say. Likely they don't understand it, or they have ill intent. I'm just glad to be out here amidst the Oakfather's creations.
Wydaje się, że...
Well, there's hardly anyone left to share the responsibility with. Few who witnessed the fall of Moonrise still draw breath. What Ketheric Thorm unleashed is not something that nature can undo by itself. I must do what I can. I studied the Shadow Curse for years, but to truly understand it and stop it, I must reach its source.
Okej, z tobą już pogadałem. Teraz... Kto? Ty. Laser.
Gale is positively voracious. Well, let him suck up all the magic he needs, as long as he doesn't snack on a Githyanki's silver sword.
To już było w Neverwinterze dwójce. Kawałek miecza Githyanki w klacie. Mówiłeś, że może będziesz dzielić posłanie z Willem.
So I did, and he wanted only to talk. You both lack imagination. Eye to eye with bliss, and you choose banality in its stead.
Myślałeś o tym, że był...
Mark my words. This power would be no blessing, but a curse. You might as well ask me to gouge out my eyes for the promise of sight, or slice off my tongue for the promise of taste. Consume all the gate tadpoles you wish. I'm not so craven.
Perswazja. Spróbujmy. Stopień trudności 20, ale mamy premię 15. Musimy wywrócić 6. Bingo! Patrzcie jaka premia! Bam, bam, bam! Zdane.
Perhaps you... No, that's absurd. When the tadpole has stretched to every pore and slithered through every vein, what am I to do then? It won't hear my screams. It won't care if I beg. I will be remade in its image. My faith in Vlaakith will guide me, and my own might will sustain me. I have no need of this depraved power.
Ten kult absolutnie jest niebezpieczny. Potrzebujemy każdej pomocy. 18, premia plus 11, moi drodzy. Musimy 8 wywrócić. Gówno. O, mamy inspirację, więc mogę to relolować. Dobra. Okej.
You might be right. The Githyanki have long studied Geich and used what we've learned. The Zaithisk itself was devised from such knowledge. The tadpole is perhaps not just a curse, but a weapon I can twist and mold to my advantage. Very well. I will swallow my disgust and avail myself of the parasite's powers.
Okej. Przy okazji Willowi powiem, żeby zaczekał w obozie.
Gale slurped that thing up like a horse with a carrot. I hope he got what he needed from it.
Co myśli o... Okej. Ale teraz zrobię save'a.
Well met.
Jak się czujesz?
It's said that anyone who bathes in the river of blood emerges as one born anew. It's a lot like that, I imagine. I feel the weight of these horns on my head, curling upwards like a mammoth's tusks. I feel these ridges snaking down my neck. Not to mention a few bumps and prongs in unmentionable places. But I haven't seen my reflection just yet. Be my mirror. What do you see?
Widzę klingę
It's
pogranicza.
because you know the heart lurking under the horns. The people will see a curiosity, maybe even a beast hungry for their souls. But I will slay their monsters, keep them safe, and one day they will see the Blade of Frontiers again.
Dobra, co myślisz o itilickim
I
potencjale?
think that unknowable powers come with unknowable consequences. I can't say I'm not curious, but once you've taken a lithid by the talon, there's no telling how deep into the abyss it might drag you.
Widziałeś jak niebezpieczne okultyści absolutu. Mam tylko jeden przewód. Okej. Wystarczy. Okej, udało się.
I'm more than a bit wary, I admit. Still, I am the Frontier's avowed protector. New dangers require new skills to vanquish them. If the tadpole must be my curse, then let the powers it grants me be the Sword Coast's blessing. I will consume what I must to make it so.
Wróć do
Are you
obozu.
sure? The blade stands at the ready.
Zostań w obozie, przyjacielu. I teraz weźmiemy ze sobą, moi drodzy, Karlach.
I like Gale, but I'm keeping all my good gear well out of sight. Everything fancy he touches meets a grisly end. What can I do you for?
Mizora powiedzie... Chodziów.
Fuck yes.
Okej, przy okazji wbijemy ci poziomy. Możesz rozmawiać ze zwierzętami, a niekoniecznie to bym chciał może. Podklasa berserker, to weźmiemy, moi drodzy. Nie dzikie serce, tylko berserker właśnie. O! Popołudnie i bardzo dobrze mija. Dam ci twardziela. Była trudniejsza do zabicia. Teraz ona ma 69 punktów wytrzymałości, moi drodzy.
Making me sweat.
Czyli jest prawdziwym tankiem.
Time for a natter. If you insist.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Pogadajmy z tobą.
I've known people who are hungry for power, but Gale takes it a bit too literally for my liking. I wonder how he does it. Why he does it. I'm sure all will be revealed in time, but I don't like it. A waste of perfectly good treasure.
Jak sądzisz?
Who knows? Drow? Mind flayers? Death? Hopefully not ours.
No cóż,
But
twoim...
maybe answers. If we can convince the right people to talk.
Okej, coś jeszcze mam... Dobra, no i idziemy popodrywać posępne serce.
Just what I need.
So, Gale just consumes magical items like I do wine. We truly are a group apart. Nevertheless, as quirks go, that's a new one for me.
Wydarzyło się coś dziwnego.
I felt it.
Nie zabrałem go, po prostu nagle go
You
miałem.
wouldn't have been able to take it. The artifact has a will of its own. It would fight back if it didn't want to be with you. I felt it go from me to you. You need its help, just as it needs us. It's still just a box, after all.
Mnie ma, że chcesz...
Might not be possible. It's stubborn that way. Prone to lashing out. Keep it for now. We can all help to protect it.
Pogadajmy jeszcze.
So, that's what people mean when they talk about butterflies in their stomach. Did you want something?
Dobra, zapiszmy sobie. Bo spróbujmy ją przekonać jeszcze do używania mocy kijanek.
Well, my day just improved. Did you want something?
Co sądzisz o mocach?
On one hand, they seem useful. But on the other hand, or perhaps tentacle before long, we know where they're coming from. And what lies at the end of that path. I never expected ceremorphosis to be tempting. I think we should resist these powers. There's simply too many unknowns for us to risk it.
Przeciwnik ma przewagę. O, mamy ułatwienie. Dobra, rzucamy 2 kośćmi i używamy wyższego. 19, czyli auto win de facto.
Well, perhaps you have a point. Fine. Let's explore these powers then. I just hope we don't come to regret it. Very serious of you. But go ahead.
Jak się trzymasz?
Always good when I'm with you.
Okej, dobra, pogadaliśmy z tobą.
Here goes nothing.
A moment, połówmy się jeszcze save przed tym. Na wszelki wypadek. Auto choice. O, nic się nie stało nawet. Chociaż? O, moja przyjaciółka.
I promised I'd be back. Don't worry. I have things under control. For now. I see you've been using the powers the tadpole gives you. Good. But things haven't gone as you expected. You hoped a druid as powerful as Halsin might be able to remove your tadpole. But he couldn't. You're desperate to be rid of it. Understandable. But you're looking for solutions in the wrong places.
Halsin wspomniał, że Tianki poddano...
Yes. Halsin is correct. Your parasite is unusual. It is wrapped in magic that prevents its removal. Until the source of the tadpole's magic is destroyed, any attempt to remove it will kill you. You were lucky that Halsin knew this. His instincts are right. The parasites are merely a symptom of a greater sickness in Faerun.
Co to za choroba?
The absolute sames are not yet clear to me, but its progress towards domination is clear. These parasites are more than a lithid spawn. They are vessels for control. The infected hear the voice of the Absolute and believe it to be a god. That is how the cult of the Absolute is spreading. The highest of their rank, the True Souls, carry a tadpole just like yours. It is how they receive their orders. It is what makes them obey. When the order to transform is given, it will not be a matter of days. They will be mind flayers in an instant. Were it not for my protection, so would you.
A jak możesz mnie
I
chronić?
have powers of my own. Unique powers. But know that we are alike. Just like you, I was infected with a mind flayer parasite. Just like you, I seek to be free of it. I've been trying to escape from this evil for a long time. Once, I almost succeeded. Now, through you, I've been given a new chance. You can go where I cannot, and I can protect you from that evil. If we work together, We may turn this around. Hells. They need me. I have to go.
Czy mogę pomóc?
No. I can handle this. For now. The power I used to protect you, I stole it from someone. They want it back. I will hold them off for as long as I can, but sooner or later I will be worn down. You must discover the source of the magic that controls the parasites before that happens. The cultists are gathering at Moonrise Towers. Use the powers your parasite gives you to convince them you are one of them. And when you find the source of their magic, destroy it. Go. Our freedom depends on it.
Dobra, pogadajmy, czy im też się to śniło.
Another visit from the Golden Paladin. It said we'll get the answers we need about the tadpole if we infiltrate the cult.
Musimy być
That's a fair
ostrożni.
point. I just don't want to take a short-term boon. I want to win this whole thing. To finish off the cult. To get this tadpole out. To stay sane the whole time.
Dobra. Pogadajmy jeszcze z tobą, Gale.
I've been dreaming of our enigmatic visitor again. She told me our purpose was to take on this cult of the Absolute, to infiltrate its ranks and bring it down from the inside.
Ja kupiłem na
She even offered me
przed
greater
premierą
powers.
za
The result
199.
of some manipulation of the tadpole's psionic abilities. Given the magnitude of what we're up against, I see no harm in considering the benefit this offer might afford us. Could be the only way to reach this source in one piece.
I jak na razie, ze względu na ilość opcji rozwiązywania problemów, jest to tak zwany RPG pełną gębą. Moim zdaniem jak na razie warto, sądząc po tym, ile dotychczas ograłem. Ale mówię, ja kupowałem jeszcze w tej wersji przedpremierowej po obniżonej cenie. O, dziękuję za suba.
The Absolute certainly seems an adversary worth holding in its tracks. Any opportunities for us to indulge our tadpole's capabilities are hardly on the same scale. Trifles, when one considers the bigger picture.
Okej. Dobra, pogadajmy z tobą, Will.
I think. I had another dream last night. The visitor came to me and ordered me to penetrate the heart of the very cult that's spreading the infection. It gave me a tadpole gift too, just like it did the first time it appeared. I suppose it hoped this would help. At first, I thought we should avoid these gifts no matter what advantage we gain. And yet, I can't help recall the words of my father. The best plan is the one that works. These powers could be enough to edge us towards victory.
Potrzebujemy...
Very well. If it's mind games these parasites wish to play, we'll play. And we'll win.
Dobra. Pogadajmy z tobą, Wolo, co i powiesz?
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
Co? Co wymyśliłeś? On jest zabawny, zapewne nic nie zrobi. No chyba wy nam trepanację...
My research turned up a rather brilliant technique that seems quite actionable. It's not too deep. Just behind the orbital socket. I could attempt an extraction. I've a needle in my tunic, after all. You won't find a more learned opinion on this matter, I assure you.
No nie, wydłubałby mi na pewno oko. I bym dostał stały debuff do statystyk, bo to jest generalnie kretyn.
You wish to speak?
Dobra, pogadajmy z tobą, Lae'zel.
Another dream. Another order from that dubious visitor. It announced that we will find the answers we seek in the absolute cultist's lair, and offered another generous gift. A persuasive creature. It tempts us with power, expresses its admiration, its adoration. Avert your eyes whenever it appears, and do not avail yourself of this new power, no matter how alluring. You've no idea what damage it could do to us, how far into illithid madness it could drag us. Battles are won with swords, not mind games born of brainworms. The ones we fight with these cultists will be no different. And there will come a battle. Of that I'm
Sądzi, że ta tajemnicza postać
It
powróci.
is a certainty. I had assumed our parasites served a geich elder, but I believe they serve a greater master still.
Wyższego zwierzchnika. Kto to?
A question that burns in my belly day and night. Elders and collectives abide by their own tenets. It would require a powerful creed to unite them. And now this voice, this creed, finds our own ears. If it reaches this plane, it may reach others.
Dobra, czyli innymi słowy, czyli jeszcze raz witam cię, Setus, bardzo serdecznie i generalnie tak, ze względu, bo ja mam tutaj generalnie fajny rzecz, zaraz ci to pokażę po iściu z obozu, że jak ja sobie jeszcze poszerzam możliwość rozwiązywania problemów.
I had another visit from that dream figure. I take it you did too. It claims that if we infiltrate the heart of the cult that's giving out these parasites, we'll find the answers we're looking for. It gave me another gift, too. Just like it did the first time it appeared. Rather generous, if you ask me.
Żeby przeniknąć do kultu, musimy zachować dyskrecję.
And if that fails, then there's always killing them quietly. Now, was there anything else?
Dobra, pogadajmy z tobą, jeszcze pogadajmy z posępnym sercem.
I had another dream. Which, I suppose, means you did as well. Whoever's reaching out to us truly does seem opposed to the Absolute, but wants us to embrace the tadpole. Venture right into the heart of the cult. Perhaps we truly have a secret protector. Or we're walking into a trap.
Dobra. Jak na razie nie będziemy jej jakoś turbo wypytywać. Ataki okazyjne włączymy. I ciętą ripostę włączymy. Reakcje. Sobie posprawdzajmy na każdym. Powłączajmy.
Keep your distance, darling. Watch your back.
Owszem.
Enough waiting. I crave blood. Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
Szaleńczy atak, tak. I atak okazyjny jak najbardziej.
What's so funny? You haven't got some laughing curse, have you?
Dobra, to teraz nasz cel to ogarnięcie tego. Zapoluj na diablicę, czyli innymi słowy musimy stawić czoła paladynom. A jako wyjdziemy całą ekipą, mamy dwóch w sumie dość mocnych. I mamy w sumie dwóch takich w miarę mocnych fighterów. To raczej nie powinno to być jakoś turbo problematyczne. O, tutaj mogę sobie jeszcze sigil odblokować.
Bodies everywhere. Accidental sabotage.
Gnole. Ale możliwe, że generalnie
Blood. This whole plain reeks of it.
That'll wait till a fine day, won't it?
I do not need awakening.
wróćmy na siebie wykrycie myśli. To właśnie poszerza mi możliwości działania. Rozmowa ze zwierzętami, a ja mam jeszcze ubrany, z tego co pamiętam, amulet zagubionych głosów. Czyli mogę sobie jeszcze gadać z wybranymi trupami.
Nothing we need to worry. Good fight.
Dobra. Najpierw rzecz jasna sprawdźmy.
Open up. Whoever killed those gnolls might be nearby. Careful.
A ty co mi powiesz, panie Klamra?
Assume nothing.
Is this your first time on the Sword Coast, Lae'zel?
Yes. It is much more lively than the Githyanki slates led me to believe.
Just wait till you see Baldur's Gate.
O, możemy wleźć, moi drodzy, tam od strony dachu. Chodźcie. Chodźmy. O, mytnik, moi drodzy, możemy z nim pogadać. Możemy z nim pogadać, a wiecie dlaczego? Bo zwłoki, którymi możemy pogadać, są podświetlone na zielono.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Jak umarłeś?
to escape, broken.
Kim jesteś?
Vance. Toll collector.
Masz kosztowności.
Gold. Basement. Locked.
Gdzie klucz?
I fell. Dropped key.
Gdzie się wybierałeś?
Anywhere. Away. Safety.
The spell's power wanes.
Dobra, wychodzimy teraz tutaj.
Anything of use?
Ble, spleśniałe. Okej, sprawdźmy to. Nic. No to pora wbijać do środka. Siema, paladynowie.
Please, no more. Leave us in peace and we shall leave you in kind.
Cut the crap, Anders. I know what you are.
Don't let her hurt us. Please, we just want to go home.
Wykrycie myśli. Wysądujmy mu umysł. 11 plus, minus 4, 7 wystarczy, wyrzucę.
The Archduchess will be delighted when we return with Karlak's head on a pike.
Chcecie ją zabić dla Zariel.
I never was good at playing the coward. There is no beast here or in the hells I fear. Not with her ladyship's protection. Least of all this dog. You do well to reconsider your alliance with this animal. She destroys all she touches. Useful in the blood war. Frighteningly dangerous anywhere else. Rage all you want, Karlak. Burn with the might of the hells. Zariel will find you. She will bring you home in pieces. And your little friends will have to watch. Unless we feed you their eyeballs first.
Avernus was never my home. It was my prison. I'm free now. And I'm never going back!
Oj, chyba V barbarzyńcy wszedł.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Kryt!
Victory awaits. Taking position.
Szaleńczym atakiem.
This will do nicely. Still breathing, despite everything. On my way.
Dobra. To coś z przodu twojej głowy to jest twarz czy dupa. Dobra, nie wrócę szydery.
My path be true.
90. Raczej trup, moi drodzy.
Important is ever easy.
Fury. I am death.
Fuck them. Fuck Thariel. I won't go back. I'm never going back.
No i bardzo dobrze,
And if any
przyjaciółko.
of Mummy's little friends want to pick up where the others left off, they'll find nothing but a pile of ash.
Zariel dopilnujemy.
That's right, she won't. She can't. She couldn't even lay a finger.
Chyba zaczęła wszystko niszczyć. Ej! Kobieto! Kobieto! Co ty robisz? Oj. Szalona kobieta. Niezły mieczor swoją drogą. Dobra, sprawdźmy te beczki, nim ona wszystko rozwali. Dobra.
Whew. Had to let off a little steam after facing off with those ignots. Granted, the fire's lasting a little longer than it should. How do I look?
Gorąca się dziewczyna.
Careful, soldier. If I burn any hotter, I might explode. Hear that? Infernal engine for a heart. Lets me burn as hot as the hells. Seems to be running in overdrive since I left Avernus. Won't be seeing my mechanic anytime soon, so I'll just make the most of the extra heat. Just don't get too close till I've found a way to calm it down.
Znam kogoś o
Well now, maybe I could make his acquaintance. A Titan screw or two might let me keep a little calmer. Maybe even manage a pat or bump without burning someone to death. It's been a long time. Let's go find your friend before I blow a gasket. Lead on. Come on, let's go.
Kwasowa szczała elfa, jeden z lepszych czarów, moi drodzy.
At least things have stayed interesting. Might be useful.
Pogadajmy z tobą jeszcze, bo
So, hey, we've got this soul coin, right? Thing is, I think I can use it. My engine can, anyway. Zariel used to top me up every now and again when she wanted me to go after an especially wicked target.
Nie boisz się?
Nah, it'll be fine.
Przekonajmy.
Well, it's not the kind of thing I'd like to squander, see? A soul coin is a person, in a way. A lost person, mind. But something that can be put to a really good use.
Intrygujące.
Fuck yes. Now I just need something to sink my teeth into.
Dobra, to ewidentnie dajmy jej to.
Don't be shy.
5 monet duszy dla dziewczynki.
Honk, honk.
Przy okazji będę mógł pogadać jeszcze z tym uchodźcą, bo świeci się na zielono, czyli jest ewidentnie kolesiem do przepytania.
Never a dull moment. Never wanted the easy path.
Dobra, no to gadamy z tobą.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Zabiliście bandę gnoli. Pakt? Z którym diabłem?
Lady Zariel.
Dlaczego zawarliście?
Power. Strength.
Jak zginął?
Zariel's brute
destroyed me.
Kim jesteś?
Infernal servant. So long I've forgotten why.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Dobra, zbieramy zapasy obozowe.
Eager for battle. Worth examining.
Trójząb, tak.
Proceeding.
No time to rest.
The rot of death. Delightful.
O, kolejny martwy mytnik, moi drodzy.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Co robiłeś w piwnicy?
Hiding. Frightened.
Byłeś sam?
Gods abandoned me and Vance.
Kim jesteś?
Toll collector Martin.
Jak umarłeś?
Goblins. Laughing. Cutting.
Dobra. Przepytany. Ale ja generalnie szukam każdej informacji możliwej.
Open up.
A skoro ja generalnie pozyskuję każdą informację, to oznacza to również przepytywanie trupów.
I will take my pick.
Dobra, myślę, że nawet nie będę się pieprzył w szukanie klucza, tylko wyślę Astarioda, żeby pogmerał przy zamku. O, mikstura skoku. To akurat jest przydatna rzecz.
Very well then. This way.
Czyli tu na dole gdzieś warto się rozejrzeć za kluczykiem.
Into my pocket.
O, tutaj gobliny mają sekretny schowek, a to heca. W ogóle bym się trepnął tutaj teleportem, a wiecie dlaczego? Nie chcę wracać do Gaju, tylko chcę przejść.
All right. What now? Very well.
Właśnie z Gaju na nieeksplorowane wcześniej obszary.
Upper City, huh? Swish. Never spent much time there myself.
I'll happily take you, if we survive this bug's banquet.
Okej, nieco przedmiotów. Muszę z konieczności przekazać wam przy okazji. Ty, jesteś mocny i często z części odległej dziedziny. Weźmy to sobie. A później tą podmienię na Halsida. Na razie do Gawru, są niedźwiedzi, wszedł nie będę. To, co mnie interesuje, to ogarnięcie tych resztek goblinów w spustoszonej wiosce, bo jeszcze tam zostały jakieś.
I smell oath. The fear of cowards lying in wait for an
You can take a day off once in a while, Lae'zel.
I do not take days off. I'd even forego sleep if such a thing were feasible. The one advantage an elf holds over a Githyanki.
Dobra, rozdzielmy drużynę.
Careful, I bite.
Astarion, wrzucę ci skradanie.
They won't see me coming.
You must get to add your ears to my collection once you're dead.
To the death.
Let's get going. How much farther can I go?
Okej, dołączyliśmy naszą resztę ekipy do walki.
I will not know failure.
Zdjęty totalnie.
Let's go. Over there.
Yes, here.
Uła! Astarion, skąd takie obrażenia?
These boots have seen everything.
Indolence breeds madness. Action, not reaction. Open up.
Dobra.
Someone there? Interesting. Easy.
Okej, otwieramy. Udało się.
Well, hello.
I've got a long road ahead. What's in here? Moving in.
Mam nadzieję, że nie będzie tutaj przesadnie dużo pułapek.
Don't burn yourself.
Have a lot on my mind and, well, in it.
Well, hello.
Dobra.
Can't give up now.
How delicious.
To weź, bo to jest stosunkowo cenne.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Step lightly.
Looking ahead. Let's move. Let's have a look.
To była pułapka.
For Susa bark. There's only one place I'm finding a Susa tree. The Underdark.
Dobra.
Well, well, well.
All right. What now?
What a day. A little souvenir.
Dobra, skrzynkę ustawmy tutaj. Oj, chyba będziemy musiał wziąć kolejną. A nie, dalej. Nie ma w takiej możliwości, żeby... O, masz jedną beczkę prochu dymnego, ale to bym dał. Tobie.
Let's crack it open.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Dobra, ty weź zaklęty miecz.
Have a lot on my mind and, well...
Ja wezmę piekielne welazo i no...
Infernal mess. Lead off. Hang on to that.
To jest to zlecenie na pieśń nocy. To jest notatka z przesłuchania. O, to bym przeczytał.
Have to keep going. I think I found something.
I'd love to, thanks.
Looking ahead.
A co ja mam tu zrobić z tą pękniętą ścianą? Skoro nie mogę jej rozwalić.
Anything of use?
What now? Tread lightly. All right. Oh, for a skeleton key.
Dobra.
Never a dull moment. No traps, please.
O, ciężki klucz.
If not over, then through.
Wychudły strachu, dobra. Rozdzielamy drużynę. Ty wchodzisz w tryb skradania.
Step careful.
Trup.
Let's be quick.
Attention! For me?
Okej. No, przez chwilkę mi się to wyłączyło.
Hello?
How delicious.
I've got a long road ahead. What's inside?
Dobra.
I could go for a good meal.
Jesteś dość silna, to możesz sporo unieść.
Let's ride. Aha!
Let's move. Wish I had a bag of holding. Looks like a Selunite necklace.
O, to ta będzie zainteresowana tym. Kadzielnicę też wezmę. Kapłanka mo... Okej.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
The blacksmith's blueprints. Weapons from the looks of it.
They're sketches. More like early drafts than final blueprints.
Looky!
Okej.
Indolence breeds madness.
Can't slow down.
Okej, save all.
What the hell are you doing?
Kontynuujcie. We wlorotach Baldura są księgarnie, które by zapłaciły za tego rodzaju świntuszenie. Ale i tak ten test przejdę, moi drodzy.
Tell of my writing, my virility.
Don't want this puny rotting written down!
Puny? I am strong. I am virile. I am
Enough! Oh, moment ruined. Passion squished like slow goats underfoot. Oh, we leave.
Oj, ale ich wem przyłapał w jakimś, no cóż, w intymnym momencie. Oj, 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 oj.
this does.
Looks empty.
O, sztylet +1 tu jest.
A feast fit for an ogre. You notice a peculiar dagger protruding from the tough, leathery meat.
Śledztwo, moi drodzy, ale to wymaga niestety rzutu 15. Tu mogę nie wyrzucić tego. A w sumie mam i tak 2 inspiracje, to... Udało się.
You notice the blade is at an angle to the meat's grain. If you align the dagger with the grain, it should slip out easily.
Okay.
Thanks to your keen eye, the dagger glides smoothly out of the mystery meat.
A sprawdźmy, czy tu nie ma czegoś ciekawego. Z tego co widzę, to chyba nie. Dobra, rozdzielmy drużynę.
Keep a blade close. Time for discretion. Over there. On the hunt. Go.
Okej, przejdę mu za plecy.
Ready or not.
Okej, wyeliminowany. Grupujemy sobie ponownie drużynę.
Careful, I bite. A crooked touch.
Okej, krytyczny sukces. przy okazji, ty masz zwykły hełm, to teraz dostaniesz hełm przyspieszenia.
Indolence breeds madness.
What's hiding here?
Gotta be something in this.
On my way.
Dobra, podejdźmy tu dosłownie. Rozgrupujmy moją drużynę jeszcze raz. Zróbmy save'a.
Took a life, now yours will be taken in turn. A fair exchange, perhaps.
On the move.
Shall we dance? Yes.
Keep your distance, darling.
Something good here, I hope.
What a charmer.
Dobra, weź to.
Yeah.
Been a long day. I need to rest soon.
Niedługo wam zrobię krótki odpoczynek, więc nie narzekajcie mi tu.
Open up.
The life you took will not go.
My path be true.
Let's have some courage. Step quick.
I wonder if this is worth the cost. Swift as my feet can carry me.
A, tu jest gagatek. Dobra, ja chciałem tych atakować, a tutaj ten koleś był.
Let's march. And yoink. Uh-huh.
Okay.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Weźmy mikstury.
Open up. One day I'll catch a break.
Oj, z tym tym lustrem to jest chyba afera, czy to nie jest to magiczne lustro?
Let's have a look at myself.
Dobra. Gdzieś tu jeszcze była klapa jakaś w podłodze. O, tu jest. Dobra, weźmy miksturę leczenia.
I'll take that.
Something over there.
Przy okazji powinienem móc być w stanie O! A, to może być to lustro zrobione. Wiem, jak to szło.
What is your name? I do not know this name. If you are known to my master, step forward and declare yourself an ally. Only a true ally of Ilintoth may pass. What think you of the Zolkir known as Zastan?
You remember stories of Zastam, a powerful lich in Thay who made deals with dark gods.
You are no Zolkir, but are you wise? Tell me, why might one use balsam ointment? Acceptable, finally. If you could see anything in me, what would it be?
W takich historiach ambicja...
No. This is my purpose. I know nothing else, but you cared to ask. No others ever did. Thank you. Be welcome.
A well-guarded laboratory. What were they hiding down here?
Nieudane, reanimacje, rozmawianie z umarłymi, klonowanie, reanimacja plus klonowanie. Konieczne było stanie, magiczna klątwa? Weźmy. No i znowu mamy obciążenie. Dajmy zbroję łuskową laser. To powinno mnie odciążyć dość mocno. Olej z bazyliska.
Black it's well be done.
Can't give up now. Should mind my step. Here we go.
O! Wiedźmy nocne. Karwafę obrony będę mógł... O, to może się spodobać naszemu lisowi.
traps, please.
O, masa zwojów, moi drodzy. Generalnie ciekawy doktorek.
A trap.
Hot
Someone doesn't like visitors.
Okej, dobrze, że wykryłem pułapkę. Bo mogę Astariona na nią wysłać.
Should be easy.
Dobra, drzwi otwieramy.
Hot foot. Place is trapped.
Someone there.
Pytanie, czy to można Astarionem rozbroić. O, ja również wyczę.
This'll be fun.
O.
Trust no one.
Okej, to powinno mi się łatwo udać rozbroić.
Quick rummage.
Dobra.
These things have stayed interesting. At the ready.
I zabrałem tą całą nekromancję Taju. Co się stanie, jak spróbuję to przeczytać? Ponoć tego chyba nie można czytać na początku.
The book is locked tight with no visible keyhole, only an oval recess in the cover's mouth. You try to examine the book, but the longer you stare, the more those piercing amethyst eyes draw you in.
A cursed book. How obvious. Whoever opens it deserves the fate that befalls them.
Please don't open the creepy book.
That looks terribly heavy. Why don't you let me carry it for you?
A w sumie dam ją temu.
Watch your back.
Astarionowi.
On my way.
Zobaczymy, czy będziemy jakiś ciekawy dialog w obozie.
What's this?
No cześć.
Moving.
Swift and lethal. No time to waste.
Budzą kolejnych chyba.
On my way.
No choice but to keep going. Can't slow down.
This is gonna feel good. What's it gonna take?
Time to strike. On the move.
Customers discharge.
Cholera, krytyk wleciał na laser. Trzeba będzie ją podleczyć.
I won't give in. No bleeding out on my watch.
Fuck yes. Need to learn the hard way.
I am fury. I am death.
Czemu się nie leczy? Czyżby nekrotyczne obrażenia były nie do wyleczenia?
I can't even catch my breath.
I'm heating up.
I will ascend.
luck again.
What's this? Got it.
Swift and lethal.
Dobra, przełącz się na broń do walki na dystans.
For a dull moment.
Ready for another round? Well, well. Look what we have here.
Dobra, krótki odpoczynek.
Action, not reaction. Open up.
Let's get going.
Dobra, generalnie ja trzymam swoje.
What's the story? Hello. Toast, toast. On it.
Okej. Przed rozmową z nimi to ja zrobię save'a, moi drodzy.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Moment, ogłoszenie o zaginięciach.
Missing children. Maggie Terrance, Marcus Terrance, Mathan Deach, Rochelle Kirk.
Time to press ahead.
Tastes like chicken. No chicken. Tastes like fish.
Czy można już nas z nich zrobić dziury?
Gentlemen, contain yourselves. This quarrel sours our feast. Besides, tastes like pork. And what surprise is this? Brothers, look here. I have eyed yet another prize. Fortune favors our bellies. Stranger, be you friend or food. The mark is her measure. Show is the brand of the absolute.
Jesteś niezwykle...
Am I not astonishing? A robust diet makes for a shrewd mind, you see. I am a gourmand. And you, a delicacy. Unless you bear the mark, of course.
Jestem akolitką. Premia plus 15. O ile nie wyrzucimy porażki, to wygraliśmy.
Indeed. How regrettable that your meat must go unsavored. Food? Food. Not food. Friend.
Zauważyłem, że nie ma
I've no use for the absolute, or any god. I follow two masters only. Gluttony and greed. The goblins understand my appetites. They sate my hunger for gold. And the rest sate my hunger for meat. Boss goblin give gold. We check brand. Good deal. No talk.
Nie widziałem zbyt wielu.
We follow the sense of blood and gold to all lands fertile, friend. And this land proves particularly fruitful.
Dobra.
No tastes good. Not bad.
That might be worth
Better. More sweet like honey. Must you? This inane chatter pains me.
Zobaczymy, czy mogę z tym trupem pogadać, nim ci Ci nie będą mieli pretensji do tego.
The tiefling's corpse stirs with the spell. You realize the tiefling's body has been torn open by huge hands.
Co sprowadziło cię do tej wioski?
Strange warriors. Gold. Skin. Silver blades.
Quick of foot, this one, to avoid Githyanki hunters.
Gdzie widziałaś wojowników?
Mountains. Road. Gate.
Kto ci to
Ogres. Hungry. True sight. No coin.
Skąd pochodzi?
Zoru.
Dobra. Ty to Przesłuchaliśmy te zwłoki. A w ogóle kto z nas ma bekę prochu w ekwipunku?
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Komu ja to wręczyłem?
Damn, it's good to be alive. Marching.
Dobra, przy okazji podzielmy drużynę.
Action, not reaction.
Another stride toward fate. It's a fight. The consequences are hardly surprising.
rozprucie. Serio? 2 chybienia krytyczne pod wąd? Chybienie!
Time to strike.
Czyżby mi zdjął laser? Nie, stoi.
Let's cut your fire, baby. Come on, Carla. Show him who you are.
Kryt.
Victory awaits.
Zdjęty.
Gods, it's hot in here. Knees high.
I zdjęty strzałem w plecy. Ale
This will be done.
Still breathing.
Ale po tym trzeba będzie już odpoczywać regularnie.
I'm exhausted. Better find somewhere to camp soon. Too much to bear.
Ale czemu tutaj jeszcze doszło do kolejnego wybuchu?
With haste.
A, wiem, bo beczka nie wybuchła na początku walki. Dobra. To ja już wiem, co się odwaliło, moi drodzy. Dobra, w takim razie... Myślę, że mogę przejść do trybu obozowego generalnie. Karlach jest niezła, ale ją odeślemy. Ale to już, moi drodzy, myślę, że na kolejnym streamie. A zatem... Pora na save'a i do zobaczyska.